Welcome back to Indian Trace. I'm going to try to keep this in context. So rare, if ever, do I get to have a friend or anybody that I trust, I should say, out to collect at an Indian site I know. But I did this last weekend. We did not find this, and we did not find this. And with the way the wind was blowing and whipping yesterday morning, could not film this or this. So we're going to go through this. It's very different. I haven't washed these, and I'm going to tell you why. They come from a couple places that you've heard me mention. And Rob and Terry, you'll get a kick out of this. This is my idea. You can't make Mother Nature do anything, you know? And check these pieces out as we go through here. Everything that you see, except for maybe one or two that are just favorites of mine. See, there's a way that we can still win. Can't make Mother Nature do anything. And the reason I say that, just to not get ahead of myself, is because when they were here and visited and had some good time with the family, there wasn't really much rain at all on all of the dirt. We had a little, but we went out and really only turned a small handful of broken pieces. And this is a big difference from that. Look at the contrast. And so I said to myself, the next time I get a chance to go out there, everything that I find, I'm going to not even clean it. This stuff is not clean. Just take a look at it. It's some great stuff, some great points. I'm not even going to clean it, but I'm going to send it out to them. So we still win, because they should have found all this, and they would have got all this. And it's just simple that way. So I said, next time I go out, everything that I find, scrapers, pottery, what have you, unless there's something that really touches my heart, just to really, you know, one or two pieces in the whole group usually are going to touch your heart, but there's so many fabulous artifacts here. It's all perspective. Just take a look at this. So that's how I figured I would beat it, Rob and Terry. And so I haven't even washed this. Some of the fun that I think artifact collectors have is when they can actually get it cleaned off and see what they're looking at. Flaking, materials, that sort of thing. Look at the base. Dirty quartz. You know why? Because that's where it comes from. The clay pot. Rob and I discussed dirty quartz. When you clean this off, you'll see again what I call, they have a variety out there of what I call dirty quartz. There's another piece, and it's a scraper. Looks like inclusions in there, but I don't know. Just some great stuff. And the pottery. I was going through fast because I wanted to get on to Notchville too, where we've been. I wanted to go to both the places we've been and go right where we were to prove it and to win. They should have had this. If the rains would have come in, they would have had a fantastic time and had it themselves. They should have had this. This was where we went. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. Look at this thing. Incredible piece. I think Rob will like this. Material. Great stuff. Guilford's. Look at these two pieces. Unbelievable. This one piece, I know Rob loves it. I might keep. I don't know. I'm going to keep maybe one or two from each group. That's it. One from this group. It's a great little piece here. All this stuff is from the clay pot for the most part. A couple pieces like this piece here from the archaic. I wanted to show it off and make that a testimony for it all. I mean, great pieces and pottery as well. So that's the way I figured we could win in this measure. You know, you have somebody, friends over, he told me a testimony about it. I love this piece right here. And you do your best to get him out there and find stuff, so you can't make it happen. So a huge rainstorm came in Sunday night or what have you, and I tried to get out there, and this is what happens. And I really went through fast. If I went through slow, it'd be a different story, but I just didn't have the time. You know how it works. Anyway, look at Notchville. I mean, you kidding me? So everybody still wins. I don't mind going out there because there's going to be one or two points that I really like, even broken pieces. Like I love this broken base to a thick, huge Guilford Yuma in rhyolite. Old break. Natural light here. And of course, this is an incredible piece right here to me. It's relieved off the back. But there's so much more and so many great pieces here. I like that relief. So there's just a couple, one or two that I will probably keep, but that's no big deal because there's so many good pieces. Quartz piece, I can't even keep up with them all. I mean, look at the stuff here. Guilford Yuma base. And I just went through. We walked on this dirt so dry, just in case there might be something sticking out. There's smoky quartz, what have you. This Guilford. I usually keep my Guilfords, Rob. No problem, though. I mean, look at that set. Look at these pieces right here. Craziness, right? That's probably all I'm going to select out of there because I just want to move it on. I mean, look at pieces like this. If I can get the right contrast. Great artifacts. Relief off the back edge. And like I said, I haven't washed them, so I mean, we're not seeing as beautiful as we could see. Lots of great stones and artifact. Here's one that'll get you, Rob. Serrated. Terry might like that. It's a greenish. It's out of that greenish sugar quartz that I had found before. Just great pieces. I'm curious what they look like. I can barely keep myself from not washing them. Look at this piece. This is a little Guilford. Make a lot of Guilfords out there. Look at the relief on the back of this. So Rob, you're going to have the fun. You guys have the fun of washing these and actually seeing what they are. I decided I wouldn't do that this time. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to expedite these things and get them into the bags that they came from Notchville. From the archaic and the clay pot where we were able to go. But listen, you see all this? We found relatively nothing. We busted our rear. I mean, really. But we had a good time and some good food we shared. But now you still win because this is, as I said, and I won't belabor the point too much, what you should have had. A little blotched out. It's rhyolites. When you wash it, you watch it come alive. Haven't even put a brush to them, a toothbrush or what have you. It's going to be fun. But from Indian Trace to all of you out there, you know, try to keep things unique. Try to keep people supported and lifted up. We haven't even looked at all this stuff. I mean, there's just some incredible stuff. Look at the bases on this stuff. Just great artifacts. Just love it. So they came up because they loved it, and we busted our rear because we loved it. We didn't find nothing in these exact spots. So they're in a box on the way. Simple as that. That'll put a cherry on the top of the visit, I guess. All right. Hard to stop looking at them or wanting to clean them up. I will not clean them. I will not wash them. That's going to be just part of the fun of it all. Don't even know where to stop looking. I mean, I haven't even looked at them all myself. Hope you find out there.